My name is Jackie Alves, and today I'm coming to you live from my beautiful makeup studio in Arizona where I live, the Beauty Bar, of course. And we wanted to go live today because we're celebrating 25,000 subscribers. And so I'm super excited, and I couldn't wait to say thank you to everyone. And if you are just joining me for the first time, welcome, friend. Welcome to the channel of No Rules. Welcome to the channel of Trusting the Process. And welcome to the channel where, you know, we've got some good girlfriends, typically over the age of 40, 50, 60. Some of us are in our 80s. And we're just here hanging out, learning some great new makeup tips and tricks. You guys, my name, like I said, is Jackie Alves, and I've been in the industry for over 30 years. I've been a makeup artist for over 30 years. So most of what I'm gonna be teaching you today, most of what I'm gonna be showing you today, I have used time and time again on face after face of regular women just like you. Hey Sherry, what's up? And Tila, what's up? Beautiful. I've already got some of my favorite friends with me, I can see. I'm so glad that you're here. So you can see that I am naked face. I am completely wrecked. I don't know what happened to my hair today, but I'm actually gonna show you an incredible hair trick that you're just gonna be like, woo! When I get to the end, you're not even gonna believe it. Hey Dawn, what's up? And Cleo6726, what's up girl? Thanks for popping in. Tina says, hey girl, so glad I caught you. I've got 13 years clean and sober. Yes, and I love you too, and congratulations, Tila. You're so cute with your little emojis. Lindy's so excited. Kimberly, what's up, girl? I'm so glad that you're all here. So you can tell if I've got the sequins on, there must be something fun happening. Oh, Pam said I had the old live on. Pam was just looking for live. Louise, what's up? And Esther, I'm so glad that you're here, friend. Teresa, what's up? I'm so glad you guys found me. Kathy. All right, so you know, most of you know me. You know I've got some great skincare on my face already. And I'm, of course, going to use a quick serum instead of just going straight into makeup. And instead of doing my primer way back, you know, in my skincare routine, I'm slapping it on my face right now over my moisturizer. Now, this serum is really great for dehydrated skin. And I like to use it directly under my foundation, sometimes without a primer, but today, I'm gonna use a primer. I'm gonna use one that I don't use super often. This is a silicone-based primer. Hey Lori, what's up from Milwaukee? Tila says she's a rock star. Yes. Tila, you're a rock star, girl. Okay, so today I'm going to use this Hydrating Radiance Primer, silicone based. You guys, this is super similar to like an Elf silicone based foundation, the clear one. Oh, what's that brand I used to work for? Lancome. Lancome has one that's called La Boss Pro. You know, they're French, so they have to be fancy. But it's called La Boss Pro. That sucker's like over $50 now, I think. But it's the clear one. You can see it's clear. But being silicone base, you have to be careful what foundation you use with it. Okay, so if you've got a silicone based foundation, a silicone based primer will go really well. But if your foundation isn't silicone based, stick with a water based, you guys, because that's gonna be your safest bet. Otherwise, you may experience that separating thing. Okay, so, you know, when you're like, why does my makeup separate? Maybe you're using products that are fighting with each other. Kimberly said, I ordered that last week. I'm killing it. Oh, I'm liking it a lot under my makeup. Yay, I'm so glad that you're giving it a try. Lindy said, hit the like button. Thanks for the reminder. You guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, Old Lady Bakes, what's up, girl? I love that that's your name. It cracks me up. It's even funnier that I used to think it said Old Lady Cakes, because you guys know I don't see very good. And Vice says, congrats on 250,000 subscribers. I mean, 250,000. Someday we're gonna be at 250,000, and then I'll be even loonier than I am now. So that'll be funny. Hi, beautiful, Casey says, massive congratulations on your 25K. Thank you so much. You guys, you're so amazing. I have the best stinking subscribers in the world. I know once in a while we get mean peeps, but you know what? You guys are awesome. You make everything way cooler. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna use silicone-based foundation. I could just be here talking with you guys. I'd be like, oh, I was supposed to do something. So I'm of course going to use the matte foundation. Now this is very high level silicone foundation. Like I said, it's gonna go great with that primer. But I wanna go right through the middle and you guys can see, oh, that looks so yellow and weird on your face. Just wait a minute. As it blends out, what happens is it really color corrects. Look how stinking red I am. And we just noticed it was a little warm in here right now. So I was getting really bright pink and I felt like a shrimp. I always say that I feel like a pink shrimp sometimes. So I'm just gonna blend this out. Now you guys, I have a couple of new things to show you today. Stuff I don't normally do, but I've been teaching quite a bit lately. And I've been showing some of the makeup artists here at the Beauty Bar, some of our students, and I've been teaching and training some ladies across the country in makeup and color matching. And I have discovered a couple of new tricks that I've really liked. So I wanted to show them to you as I get foundation so far back in my hairline. Like, what is this, you guys? Anybody else out there have a hairline like this? I don't know what happened to me. Menopause. All right, you know, I can blame everything on menopause. It's a great thing. I know my mom lost her beans when she was about 50 and started getting really mad at everybody. She came later and apologized and said, you know, I'm really sorry, I hated everyone. She was going through menopause. So praise the Lord, I don't hate anyone and I don't hate everyone for sure. Hey Jen. Jen says, congrats, Jackie. Thanks for popping in. And Angela says, congratulations, Jackie. It's the Arizona heat is right, girlfriend. It is the Arizona heat. I cannot believe it's gonna be in the 90s next week. I'm already afraid. Stacy, hello, beautiful. It's warm in San Diego as well. Yes, makeup lover. I'm gonna be in San Diego soon. I go there every chance I get. I love it. Come on, May, Tila said. Yeah, well, for you guys, I bet May's beautiful. And Tina said, I'm so sorry I can't stay. No worries. She's sleepy and she has to get up at 4 a.m. Okay, you guys, you can see I have used foundation on my chest because I'm showing quite a bit of this red area. It's warm here in Jersey, but I like the cold, Stacy says. Well, our gorgeous, fantastic editor here that you all know and love, loves the cold as well. All right, so I'm pretty buffed. I'll be there with you, silly. That's right, you're gonna be here in May, so we'll have to go to San Diego together. And you gotta email me with your dates and let me know when you're coming so that I don't schedule appointments that day so that we can just hang. It's windy here in Arkansas, I bet. AR is Arkansas, right? If I'm wrong, correct me. Yeah, Ace likes the cold. Okay, so I'm gonna go into, now normally you guys know that I'm gonna do foundation and then powder, but guess what's going on right now? I'm not gonna do it. I'm using the weirdest thing ever. So this is a concealer stick. This is cream concealer. This is by Jaffa Cosmetics. And this is the Cool Dark. So that I don't have something that's orangey or gold, I'm actually gonna use a Cool Dark. So I'm gonna go right here. And you guys, if I don't get to your comments, I promise I'll go back, okay? It's just because, you know, I can't see the letters without my glasses. I've been looking at contacts though, I swear. I'm like, I have to be able to see what's going on. All right, now I usually can't stand it when I see stuff like this. You guys, when I see videos like this, I'm like, oh no, she did not. But I wanna show you something. Because this is the Cool Dark, I'm not gonna have extra orange and gold. I will, of course, a little bit because it's brown. I mean, you know, you can't completely escape a little bit of gold in it. But I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna use the same foundation brush I was just using. And I'm gonna blend these wacky things out. Now, you know why I did this, because I like to scoop my cheeks up a little bit because I'm flat face. I lost all the volume in my face when I lost weight. So I wanna try to bring this stuff back up. I'm gonna just try to give the illusion of a lifted cheekbone. And this is just my foundation brush, you guys. Now, the reason why I liked this cream concealer for this step is because it's so creamy, it doesn't dry. Sometimes if you use a liquid concealer or even some foundations, it's hard to get them to move at this point because they just dry so quickly. But I did this the other day. I was on Jafra Cosmetics Facebook page, you guys. I was actually like on their big platform. I think they've got like 2 million followers or something. Anyway, and I was on there teaching a makeup tutorial, and I used this concealer to contour with and bronze up. I don't know what just happened, but I just said to contour with. Anyway, I used it to bronze up, and when I was done, I loved it, and it wore beautifully all day. It didn't crease because it's creamy. It actually has, oh shoot, what's in it? It's not shea butter. Anyway, I'll find the ingredient and tell you later, but it's something that's really moisturizing that I can't remember the name right now. And so I just wore it all day, and it looked beautiful on me even at the end of the day. So I'm blending out all of my Napoleon stripes. You guys remember that when instead of saying Neapolitan ice cream, I said Napoleon ice cream? So I'm blending all of my weird stripes in and bringing it down just with my same foundation brush. Now I feel like I've got a little too much of that going on, right? Like I brought it down too far. Don't panic, especially if you're trying this for the first time. You guys, it's just cream concealer. So it's really simple to go back in and drop stuff on the floor. It's also really simple to just go back in and add your lighter shade, which I'm gonna do right now, to sharpen up my jawline. And again, I normally don't like all of these layers, but because this is just a lightweight cream and all I did was one lightweight layer of that matte foundation, it made it really simple and it doesn't build up too heavy on me. Now, if you have oily skin, I would rethink this. I would do your contouring maybe with some foundation, something more lightweight. But if you are combo skin to dry skin, you can actually get away with this and it'll look beautiful on you. So again, this is a cream concealer. Let me blend out back here. All right, so, and you guys know that we talk about this quite a bit here, that my foundation and a lot of things look way more orange on video. So I'm looking at myself in my regular mirror right here, and it's really nice and neutral. So it's not quite as bronzy as I look on camera. I'm gonna check a couple of comments really quick. Jackie has the influencer face. I did. I had the influencer stripes everywhere. I saw myself and I was like, this isn't you. But I actually really liked it the other day when I just used my foundation brush. Stacy says, I've got some new makeup coming from ColourPop and Lorella. You know what? ColourPop's amazing. I love the company, not just the brand, but even their company. I'm personal friends with some of their corporate employees and they're wonderful. Pam says, I like that dark concealer. I need to order that. Yeah, don't forget, Pam, it's the cool dark, okay? Because there's a warm dark and it's got a lot more orange in it. So, you know, if you're a little bit more on the fair side like me, you'll want to be aware of that. Teresa was trying to find the ingredient of that concealer that I couldn't think of. And Pam says, much easier to fix than a powder. You're right. It does just kind of like buff right away. And I just use BB tinted creams for everything. And you know what? Coach Karen, that absolutely is like the best tip ever. That's a really, really good point. You can do your bronzing around the outer perimeters with just about any product. It doesn't have to be powder, contour, cream, it just doesn't have to be all that, you guys. So whatever you like, whatever you're comfortable with, it's just about bringing dimension with that lighter in the middle and darker on the outer perimeters, okay? Now I wanna double stack really quick. So I'm gonna go in with a really beautiful Photo Set translucent powder. I like this one if I'm working with cream because it's really lightweight and I don't want to cake up all that cream. And you know what, you guys, because I'm on live right now, don't you miss all the explosions? Don't you miss our gorgeous editor who would make little fire explosions right here? It's just not the same. Anyway, I'm gonna just put some of this powder right here, and you can see how it even neutralized that. And it's literally just a white translucent powder. But it almost just puts a nice little veil and buffs it out, but it doesn't cake it down, okay? So that's one reason I really prefer this when I'm using cream. I use it a lot, but especially if I'm gonna use cream, it's just about the only powder that I will use. This is a photo set translucent. Now let me tell you what to look for. If you wanna pick up any of the Jafra products that I'm using, you guys know that you can go to my website and grab them. But if you don't wanna use that brand, it's okay, because you know, I don't play the brand game around here. I like what I like, but it's okay if you like what you like. So if you want something comparable, I do know that Elf has a really good translucent powder, you guys, super affordable. So I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Bar palette, and I'm just gonna go over with a little bit of contour powder to double stack this, because I want it to be a little bit deeper. And this actually will help it last just a little bit longer. Now, you don't have to do this. This is just a technique that we use here at the Beauty Bar when our clients are gonna be going out, maybe they have a wedding later and they need their makeup to last all dang day, okay? So just a quick double stack was all I did. Now I'm gonna go in with another sort of creamy, where'd it go? Oh, it's the thing I dropped on the floor, hold on. Okay, so another sort of creamy product, but this is actually, what is this called, you guys? The multicolor or multi-use color pigment. This is also by Jafra, but these are, I call these the pigments. That's why I couldn't remember what it was called. Lindy says, I love the editing explosion, and so does Coach Karen, made some explosions for me. Thanks for having my back. The editor should be to the side doing sound effects, right? He should go every time I tap the powder. That would be hilarious. I was gonna actually tell him to come during the live and put a subscribe sign over my head with a little thumbs up and just hold them over my head, because I feel like I missed that part in the videos when I go live. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the pigments that I was just yapping about, you guys. I'm gonna put 3 dots on my cheek. I gotta squeeze it up a little bit though. There we go. And I'll put a little more on this side because I didn't squeeze it up enough. There we go. It's got like got a dauber on the end. It's like I'm playing bingo. This is blush bingo, everyone. I'd like for you to make a dot on your face if you have B52. Okay, but now I'm gonna go in with a different brush, just a little fluffy one. And this shade is called, I believe, Rosewood. And it's so dang pretty. Now I'm gonna blend it out with my foundation brush. So just hold tight. Don't panic, because this will, you know, quite a bit of blush for me. But I'm gonna grab my foundation brush one more time. And because I just used that really great lightweight powder, it's totally cool. Like I don't have to worry about any type of like muddiness or cakiness. Thanks so much, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much love. Seriously though, Pam says, I am slowly replacing many of my products to your Beauty Bar products and Jafra products. They're great and I love them all. Pam, thank you so much. I appreciate you supporting me all the time. And Old Lady Bake says, legit, that's my dream job, to be your sound effector when you're live. Dude, come on over, that would be hilarious. Oh, Woman at the Well. She is so fun. I just found her like a month ago. So exciting. I'm so glad you found me. Yay. And Lori Hudson says, Jackie, I finally caught your live. Yes, girl. B52, great band. I know, I thought about the band too. Donna said as well. You guys, oh, Lindy Smallwood said rock lobster. Say that 5 times fast, you guys. Okay, so I'm headed in just to make sure my blush looks good. Now check me out, because I'm gonna show you something. I feel like Fire Marshal Bill. Do you guys remember that weird show? You guys remember in Living Color and Jim Carrey was Fire Marshal Bill? He was going to show us something. Okay, so I'm going to take this cream colored eyeshadow. Now you guys, I'm going to get weird right now. You're like, oh great, I'm going to unsubscribe right now. I'm just going to take a little cream colored eyeshadow and put it on my eyelids, like I almost always do. This is really my go-to for a base eyeshadow color. And I have a single of it because it's always the color I run out of first in my palette. Don't you guys hate that? There's that one shade that always disappears, and then you have like the green and whatever shade you never use is always there for like years later. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those pigments, the multi-use pigment, and it's true when it says multi-use. I'm gonna put some right here. And right here, right in my crease. And on the outer corners, you guys know I usually am focusing on that outer corner, and I'm gonna blend it with a little crease brush. You could absolutely use your finger to blend stuff like this. It's not super thick like a cream, so you can manipulate it a little bit easier. It reminds me of like a concealer consistency, really, where it's thicker than a liquid eyeshadow, but it's not thick like a cream concealer. Get so scientific sometimes. I think that's just because I have a love for makeup so much that even the science of it interests me. Also, it makes me feel smart. I'm not just like, ooh, look at the pretty colors. I'm like, well, yes, tell me what's the level of silicone in that? All right, check that out. Pop in the blue eyes, right? Because this is like the warm pink that I love. How incredible would this be with green eyes or even brown eyes, especially if you've got a little bit of gold in there? It's gonna really pop that. And there's 3 other shades to choose from. There's one called Crimson, there's a warm peach, and I can't remember the other one, but it's like a more brown shade. So this is the most pink out of all 4 of them, and I like it for obvious reasons. Now, check me out. I've got cream on my eyes right now, like a cream-ish. So I don't want to go in with a bunch of powder right now and start trying to accent my outer corner. I'm going to use that Cool Dark Concealer. And look, just with my ring finger, tapping it in. You could use that crease brush again if you wanted, but I'm really comfortable with just using my ring finger on this. And this is a great little quick eyeshadow for anybody. Now, you know, a lot of women are saying, you know, that powders sometimes can irritate their eyes. If you suffer from dry eye, if you have real crepey lids, a little bit of a liquid and cream together can really help you. It can really be your friend. Now you can go in and put a beautiful dramatic eyeliner with this and really kind of jazz it up. All right, let's check some comments real quick and see what's going on. Oh, what I miss? Oh, I missed so many amazing things. I can tell. Coach Karen is now singing Love Shack at your door, baby, bang, bang. Yeah, oh, you guys are just singing the whole song right now. And Kathy said, let me show you something. She was fire marshal billing for me. Sandy Rice, what's up? I'm fairly new to your channel, so glad I caught you live. Better late than never. You're not even that late, friend. I'm glad you're here. Dawn said, this is so fun. Yay. Teresa, I need that. I know what you're talking about. And Lindy, Old Lady Bakes. Sandy, welcome and buckle up. Aw, she said Jackie's terrific. You guys are awesome. Tila is welcoming Sandy as well. Everybody's like getting in the mix and talking to each other. You guys are amazing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop back in. I just got an eyeshadow palette. Jen says JD for life, if you guys are wanting to know who I'm talking about. Matches yours, and wow, my eyes pop. Yes, tried that today as well with my new contour and bronzer palette. That is super cool. And so Vice says to everyone who was gifted a new membership, you can all go watch the members only videos. Yes, you guys, so my members only area. So if you were just gifted a membership for the first time, you now can go binge on some of those member only videos. And those of you that are my members, if you've been waiting for a new video, buckle up because I've got a lot of incredible things coming for you. Okay, I need to find my brown eyeshadow. I do want to go in with powder really quick, even though I've been working with all this cream, because underneath, I want to make sure I use brown eyeshadow. Just a smudge underneath my eyes right here. Now notice I haven't done concealer under my eyes yet. If you guys are new to my channel, you probably haven't noticed that I do concealer way later in the game. I don't like to do it first and then get all the fallout of my eyeshadow in it. And I actually use it to clean up my eyeshadow. All right, so just a really soft powder line under there. You can see it really kind of accentuated my eye. And I can elongate a little bit like this too. So I am gonna use a little bit right on top. Let me come close, you guys. Oh, but I don't wanna ruin the light. There we go. Just a little bit out here. And same on the other side. Now, I'm not necessarily trying to do an eyeliner or the little fat triangle or anything. I'm just accentuating my lash line. You can see how it can help that lash line pop. Sometimes as we age, we will lose our lashes or they get thin, you know, they're shorter. The struggle is real, right? But if you just accentuate a little bit with a nice dark chocolate, if you're afraid of black, a dark chocolate is good. And just accentuate that lash line, smoke it out a little bit. It will give the appearance of a thicker lash line. So that's a great trick I use. I get a lot of grandmas here that are my clients. I'm doing their makeup and they can't take all the mascara and I can't get false lashes on them because maybe their eyes are very sensitive. And, you know, just have those little tiny lashes, you know, they're probably, you know, in their 80s, close to 90, and they just have those little tiny lashes with very sensitive eyes. So that dark eyeshadow is a great trick for them, but even on someone I'm only 50, it's still really thickening up my lash line. So it's a great trick. Give it a whack, you guys. I think you'll like it if you haven't tried it already. Now I'm gonna use a liquid eyeshadow. This is by Jaffer Cosmetics. It's just exactly what I said, liquid eyeshadow, but this is Playa Oaxaca. I think I pronounced it right. It's a really groovy, like, shiny, metallic cream color. I don't know what else to call it because Playa Oaxaca is a city in Mexico. It's not a color. So anyway, check this out. Ooh la la. I'm just gonna use my ring finger and tap on it. You could use a little fluffy brush too. Maybe you have a long fingernail and you're like, Jackie, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna poke my eye out. It's okay. Use a little tiny eyeshadow, like a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna go on the other side. Let me come over here. I want you to be able to see. All right, you guys, while we're here hanging out, making comments, I want you to tell me, comment, and let me know what kind of tips and tricks you need. What do you want to learn next? You know, I'll tell you what my grandpa used to say about me. I'm full of it. So, so I've got some great things that I can teach you. And I know a lot more than I think I do. So, you know, I'll be showing you lots of things and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I know how to do that too. So just because I haven't shown it yet doesn't mean I don't know how to do it. Or doesn't mean I wouldn't go learn for you. You know, if it's something I don't already know, I'll go find out and then I'll teach it to you. All right. I think that looks good. So you guys, I just had a special guest here. So my daughter is a nanny for a dentist and his wife. And they're wonderful people. They take great care of her. But for the lady's birthday, for the mother's birthday, my daughter got her a gift card for here at the beauty bar. So she came in and got a facial and had like the best time. And it was so nice to get to serve her and tell her, thank you so much for being so good to my daughter. It was so great to have such a special guest here. But she enjoyed a long bougie facial. And she actually took some of the skincare items home with her. It's pretty cool. All right, so I have a new liquid liner here that I don't typically use very often, but it is the Always eyeliner. It's got the floppy tip on it, and this is, of course, black. Midnight Black is what this one is called. But this is a long wear, you guys. I got some on my hand earlier because I was making sure that this tip worked when I was preparing for this video, and it still hasn't come off. Like, it still is just barely smudging. So this stuff is really stay put. If you have an issue with your eyeliner transferring, you may want to try more of a long wear formula if you like liquid. If you don't like liquid, don't do it. All right, I'm gonna get in here and create a wing. And go right on my lash line. All right. It is not great. It is not working for me. I have speed bumps. See? Dun, 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 dun. So, you know, as we get a little bit older, you may experience speed bumps. I'm just keeping it real, but guess what? I have a trick to show you how to cheat your way into a great wing. So observe. I'm just going right over the top of it with my pencil. Well, I mean with my pencil eyeliner, not a pencil. That didn't sound right. Okay, so I did the fat triangle. Of course, you guys know the fat triangle. See, that's not even as fun without the editor doing the fat triangle technique. So anyway, we'll try to have fun as much as possible without him, but it's just not a party without him. All right, I'm gonna go in and do the other side. Now see the angle that I hold, see this? So sometimes, you know, we wanna just try to make it even and we wonder why, and we go this way, it doesn't work. Sometimes you just got to get in there and get weird. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. Let me make sure you can see. And I start small. And then make it disappear into your lashes about halfway over, okay? Check it out. It's not perfect, just like the other side, a little bit of a disaster, but I'm gonna fix it with my pencil eyeliner. All right. And it actually looks really nice like this too. Okay, now I like it to disappear a little bit more as it comes to that inner lash line right here. I like it to just completely disappear into the lashes instead of having a straight line all the way over, because I like to showcase that light, bright color right in the middle. That's why the fat triangle always disappears halfway over. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It's not perfect, but you guys, what do I always say? It doesn't matter. Get all the way to the end and then you can go back and fix anything that's obvious. Trust the process. So, you know, just when you get started with your makeup, know the steps, know what shades you've chosen, what color eyeshadow you want to do, and commit to start at the beginning and just go. Just get to the end, because then you can go back and give it a look and be like, oh, it wasn't even that big of a deal. The eyelashes are covering it or whatever. You know, sometimes we make way too big of a deal. I'm gonna go back and check out some comments. Jackie is doing makeup twister. Absolutely right. And you guys remember, if I don't get to answer everybody, I will go back and check out any comments that I missed, I promise. Okay, so Donna Putman says, Jackie, I have been told women over a certain age should not use any eyeliner or mascara under the eye as it's more shadowing. Actually, under my eye, I typically use powder, and same with my clients. You guys, again, I've been a makeup artist for 33 years. So a lot of what I'm showing you is not just what's best for me. It's things that I would actually put on women that are here paying good money to get their makeup done. So you can trust a lot of these tips really are gonna be okay for you to try. It's not just for my face. Under my eye, I like to do a dark eyeshadow because it's softer and I still will get some definition under my eye. then yes, I do mascara on my bottom lashes on the outer areas. I try not to bring anything all the way over because I don't want to close off my eye, but in these outer areas, a little definition is good. Now you guys, just the other day I was doing somebody's makeup and I put that eyeshadow underneath and she was like, oh, that makes such a difference. I never thought it was okay to put anything under my eyes. She was told the same. So, you know, if you have really small eyes or if they're closed off, you know, you may opt to not do that. All our faces aren't the same, but I don't want you to be afraid to try. Just because somebody told you you're of a certain age doesn't mean anything. They don't know you. Don't get me angry. Don't tell me stuff just because of my age. What products can be used as eyebrow powder? That is a great question, Pam. I'm glad you asked because I was just about to do my brows. So I actually am going to use my eyeshadow as my brow powder. There are a lot of brow powders out there. Anastasia makes a beautiful one. And I apparently like to throw things on the floor about it, so that's cool. But I'm just gonna use, oh, you know what? Never mind, I'm gonna show you something. All right, so I have a fat eyeshadow palette right here. And I'm not gonna use this one for my eyeshadow, but I wanna show you, for example, see this brown right here is kind of like a taupe. That's more of a cool shade like my hair. So I'm gonna use that one. But this is just eyeshadow again. So if you had like a warm brunette, you could easily use this shade for your brows. Now, if you have black hair, it doesn't mean you have to do black brows, okay? You can easily do just a nice chocolate brown, which will add dimension instead of making them blocky, okay? So just a little slant brush and a little bit of that powder. I'm gonna do it right here, and I'm leaving my glasses on so I can see. But you can just, of course, use a magnifying mirror and not be weird like me. All right, and keep it soft on those inner corners. I typically like to get it a little more bold right at the arches, because then you can have a bold, thicker looking brow, but it doesn't get blocky. And soft on those inner areas. Isn't that hilarious? I'm doing my makeup with my glasses on. And you guys, before you ask, yes, I've tried the glasses where one side goes up or down. It doesn't help me. I'm not saying it won't work for you, but I can't see with only one eyeglass piece on, even though I've considered getting a monocle, because that would be cool and I might look fancy. But I can't do my makeup like that. I have thought about getting the monocle that hangs around your neck like a necklace so that I don't have to wear my glasses all the time. And then I can just grab it like if I needed to see something on my phone. Wouldn't I look super cool if I had a monocle. I would have tea with the queen. Probably not. I don't think the queen would ever want to have tea with me. Oh, Elise said, I've learned so much at 67. Woohoo. I'm so glad. That's my goal, is if you can learn something, anything, I'm so glad. I find my lower lashes are so much more sensitive now. It tickles so much, Kathy says. That's a great point too, Kathy. A lot of times I can't get the lower mascara on my clients because their eyes are so sensitive and they're, so, if you can't do it, it's okay. All right, so now that I've finished my liner and my brows, I'm gonna slap on some mascara. I'm gonna just use this fairly new one from Jafra. It's called Confident, but it's a little smudge proof. It's not super thick or it doesn't really build up because I wanna wear false lashes. So this is great. If you want false lashes and you don't want anything too thick, this is gonna be a good option because it just separates beautifully, but is smudge proof. I'm going right to the root and pulling up. All right, I'm not putting on a lot. And I am making a mess underneath, but that's okay. Remember I said I wait and I do concealer later for that very reason, because I can clean up. All right, I'm looking good here. Oh, I just got a black spot right there. It's okay, I'll show you a trick to fix those mistakes. All right. You guys, has anybody tried the magnetic lashes? Remember, I did the video where I tried all the different lashes and we talked about the magnetic ones, and then I tried them in one of the videos and it was a disaster. I always want to know if anybody's had good luck with them, or if everybody is as ticked off as me that we bought those in the middle of the night. Now remember what I've been trying to teach you. Don't buy at night. Load it into your cart. If you think you actually really want it, just load it into the cart. But don't pay for anything till the morning when you're sober. And I don't mean that you were drunk. I mean that you're not half asleep when you're sobered up and you can think straight. Because man, I almost buy the dumbest stuff. When I look at it the next day, I'm like, what was I thinking? Okay, I'm gonna go in with concealer right now. And I'm gonna use this Tarte concealer. I just got the travel size. I was traveling recently and I forgot my concealer. So I ran to Ulta, maybe it's Sephora, I don't even know. And I grabbed the Tarte Creamy. I can't stand the regular Tarte. It's too dry and crusty on me. But I grabbed the creamy one and it's so dang expensive. I grabbed that little dinky tube. It was $15 or closer to 19, I think. But I didn't want a full size, so. All right, I have a flat paddle brush. I'm gonna put some here and here. And now I'm gonna grab a little bit of my eye cream. Yeah, I forgot my eye cream. Or maybe that's what hit the floor earlier, who even knows? All right, I'm gonna grab some eye cream. And now I've got eye cream mixed right in with my concealer. And I have to work fast with Tarte because it does dry fairly quick. But I did want to show you guys this because I wanted you to know there are creamier versions for concealer without having to get dry and crusty ones. So just check around and see what your options are. And just know that there's also those little travel sizes available if you're afraid to purchase a full size. And now just lifting a little bit there. And see, that also lightens up my blush. So remember when I said don't panic about how dark my blush was? Because I know I'm gonna start lightening it up when I get to this step. Oh, that's looking pretty good. What do you guys think so far? I'm gonna go over my lips gently. And I got this big bad mama gemma right here. I don't know why at 50 I would still get big honking zits on my chin. If you guys have an answer, let me know in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my little brush that I used for blush so I can back blend. So many bees. Back blending the blush right into the concealer and the tip of my nose. Ah, that looks good. My skin looks really healthy. That's another reason I really like this glow up technique. But I have this little amazing, I've showed this a couple of times, this pink glitter it's a brand called Half Magic. I believe they are a smaller business, so you may only be able to find them online. I did find it one time at Ulta. It was just like a little featured collection on an end cap. But this glitter is stinking gorgeous. And they had a couple different shades, but I liked the pink because I saw it on the girl who was ringing me up at the counter and I was like, what is on your eyes? And she told me, so I had to go grab it because I loved it. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and put it right here. And add it in the center where my white liquid eyeshadow was, the Playa Oaxaca. God, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm taking off my shoes. Those hurt. I'm tired of being in pain. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of that pink glitter again. Now watch you guys, it's so pretty. I love this one. It's weird though because you can feel like a cooling sensation when you put it on. It's super weird. Ah, it's so pretty, you guys. Yeah, so, you know, if you have a super hooded lid, don't sweat it. You don't have to do that. Don't be like, well, I have a hooded lid, I can't. It's okay. Focus on what you can do. I'm showing you literally all the things. And like I always say, it's a buffet. Pick and choose what you can use or what you like. Now I'm just getting that little spot. Remember, I had an accident here with my mascara and poked myself. So I'm just cleaning it up. Everything looks really pretty, but I gotta get some lips on. So I've done a really great kind of blushing look here. I used the pigments as eyeshadow, but I wanna go in and use a lip liner now that's called Blushing. This is a roll-up lip liner by Jafra Cosmetics, and it's called Blushing. That's the name of the shade. I like these roll-up liners because they are so long wear. L'Oreal even has a matte lip liner that's a roll-up also that is pretty long wear. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna overline my lips, of course, like I almost always do. It got really quiet there for a minute. All right. Don't feel obligated to overline if you don't like it. It's just personal preference. I don't even do that on my clients if they don't want me to. Pretty pink, huh? Like I said, I was going for this whole blushing thing. Now I'm gonna use, where did it go? Yeah, I was gonna use a lip gloss that I can no longer find. Maybe that's what hit the ground. I bet it was. Okay, I have another one right here, so it's no big deal. So I'm gonna go back in with my blushing lip liner. And use it on the whole entire lip. Now I'm gonna go on top of that with my lip plumping jelly. This one is the shade Sugar and Spice, which is really kind of clear. It just has a little bit of glitter in it. I know, you're shocked that I'm using something with glitter in it. That looks good. Okay, so you don't have to do pink lipstick, of course. If that's not your jam, no sweat. I'm gonna hop in here with these half lashes. Just a gigantic card of cheapies that I got from Amazon. These are super small. Let me show you. See those tiny dudes? Now, if you're like me and you don't see super great, make sure you put on your glasses for this part because you're gonna wanna see where you're putting that glue. Okay, so make sure you're only getting it on the band and not in the lashes. I have a couple of friends who have accidentally glued the whole entire lash because they just didn't wanna take a minute to put on their glasses. And that was a disaster. Now I have something extra to show you. I love this no rules thing. I can use glitter on my lips. Heck yeah, you can. You know what? Forget about it. I'm gonna do it right now. Check me out. I just got more of that pink glitter. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. Thanks for the tip. Now that won't look good in my husband's mustache. So, you know, I'm gonna have to be careful who I'm kissing once I get that glitter on my lips. All right, I'm gonna slap on my lash now. All right. Hey, you guys, so you all know that it'll be 12 years I've been sober in May, on May 17th. So I'm just getting excited because, you know, it's only a couple months away. I'm gonna do the biggest, craziest celebration ever of my 12 years sober. So we'll have a great life that day. And guess what else? I'm also bringing some friends in next week to do their makeup and see if I can get a video done for you guys of me doing someone else's makeup. It's gonna take, you know, some different camera work and different lighting, but I'm gonna see what we can do. And a couple of you gave me the great idea of having them in and talking to them about like what their issues are and what they would like to have done that day. So it's actually what I'm gonna do is really do a quick consult and conversation with them for just a couple minutes before we get started on their makeup. Now you guys check out the half lash, just added some dimension and like depth right out here at this outer corner without a full hairy crazy lash. So these are a great option if you don't like wearing a big full lash, or if you're not an expert. These are a little bit easier to work with. And because they're so dang cheap for a giant fat card of them, doesn't matter if you mess them up. You can just try again. And I always suggest you just try again, you guys. Seriously, don't give up. If you really love lashes and really want to learn how to put them on, just keep trying. You know, it takes time to learn stuff, especially how to glue something to your dang eye. That's not an overnight thing that we're just born with. Gluing something to your face takes practice. God bless you, Jackie, Casey said. You know what, my friend? Massive blessings to you too. Being at lunch in the club, Coach Karen said, I gotta go back and see what the context of that is. What is the brand of those lashes? That's a great question. I don't know because they're just, I just got the big card that was cheap on Amazon. That's what I looked for. But in the search bar, I always put half lash. Okay, I can either put clear band or black band, and these are the black band half lashes. They're very small, and there's a giant card of them. And they come in different brands too. That's another reason why I just haven't got familiar with the brand. It's a different one every time. But I don't think there's a brand better than the other as far as quality. I think it's just, you know, look for the right shape. And these are a flare tip, so they get longer on the outer corner. And those are very common, so they're not going to be hard to find either. All right. And if you guys need something like that, like if you can't find the brand and you need to know, and I'm no longer on the video, just shoot me an email. I can find the link for you when I'm not on camera. You know, if you're like, I tried to find it and I just can't. All right, look how dang cute these lashes are. I feel like Cindy Lou Who with all my glitter and my lashes. My husband's gonna say I look like I got in a fight with Tinkerbell if I put any more glitter on. I would kick her butt. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of powder again. I don't know why I've been doing this lately when I talk. It's like I'm excited and talking at the same time. I'm gonna give it an overall look real quick. I think everything came together really pretty, you guys. But I have a couple more tricks up my sleeve, so don't despair. I'm not done. I'm gonna try this setting spray. So one of my artists here at the beauty bar loves this, swears by it because it will like shellac your face. So she likes to use this for her brides because their makeup doesn't move all day. It's called One Size, it's OS, One Size. And this one is On Till Dawn. It's not great for your skin, I'm gonna guarantee you that. So that's why I don't use this kind of stuff every day. But it does keep your makeup on till dawn. Well, depending on what you're doing, but you get it. And this is actually a favorite of a lot of makeup artists. So I know that it does work really good, but I am gonna tell you, be careful when you're using products that are so harsh, okay? It's okay to do it once in a while. I mean, I feel like there's a time and a place for everything, but maybe not every day. So for every day, I would use something that's got some moisturizing products, maybe even a high end that's got skincare in it. Because, you know, just think about, we're plastering our faces all the time. So consider that. All right, so now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get jiggy with it. So it was a really, really bad hair day, you guys. Like, super bad. So I'm gonna show you something. All right. Here we go. I'm just separating my hair, parting it off back here. And I'm gonna use a giant clip, put it right here. Check me out. So you guys, these are the extensions you've seen me use a couple of times, and we've talked about them quite a bit. This company is Luxie. This, I believe, is the 9-piece extension set in light gray. Not an influencer or anything for them. I wish I was, because I paid a fortune for these. These were like 220 bucks. I think they're 7 or 9 pieces. They are this silicone band. So that means they lay a little flatter. They're a little more expensive than the regular ones, but they lay flatter so they look better, because my hair's really thin, so I can't have a big, thick, weird looking, you know, clip in there. It'll be really more obvious than it already is. So I'm just slapping these in here. It's a pretty decent match. Pretty good. Now, I'm not expecting it to look fabulous because my hair is not curled, and these extensions are, because I curled them last time I used them. And I'll get to the, you know what, you guys, I'll start answering some questions and comments here in just a couple minutes, because I don't want to miss anything. So I love lives so that, you know, we can really cover some questions that you have. But anyway, so I didn't curl my own hair. Oh, you know what? Let me let some more hair down. Got distracted. So, you know, they're not gonna look great and luxurious like they would if my hair was clean and curled and all that, but I have a plan. Because sometimes, you know, you're on the go and your hair's not cooperating, or maybe you didn't have an opportunity to wash your hair and do all the treatments and all the things that we have to do anymore to have nice hair. Maybe you still got to be somewhere and look good, like on YouTube, celebrating 25,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Which, by the way, if you have not, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like this video. All right. Let's get another row going here, but I'm going to use a smaller one right now because we're getting closer to where I'm thin. I wish there was like some kind of special extension for right here, but so far all I can find like that is a topper. And man, they are expensive. The hair toppers, good Lord. I found one, it was like $600 or $700. I've seen them like 1,200 bucks. I mean, I guess if they're great and wonderful and good quality, you can use them for a long time maybe, but still, I was like, holy crackers. All right, these are closed. Let me open them. So this is a 3 clipper. I've done 4 clippers so far. Okay, I'm just centering it right in the back. And you can see I'm not being real scientific here. I did watch a tutorial on how to put in clip-in extensions when I first got some, like a few years ago. So I did take the time to try to learn. But since then, I found that I just go fast and I'm always running late and I'm always trying to find a shortcut. So I don't do it the best way. But I suspect you guys will forgive me, right? So I got the one clip. And you could put in more if you had time and wanted it to look more natural. Not interested because, like I said, I have a plan. Okay, this is the 1 clip piece here. And remember, you guys, I promise I'll go back and answer questions and comments if I don't get to them while we're here together. So already Look at that. And like I said, you guys, this brand is Luxy, not cheap for sure. And I'm not an influencer or anything, so I don't have a discount code or anything, but just go to luxy.com. And again, this is light gray, and you can order a sample. That's another reason I went with this company. I spent $5 to order a little sample piece so I could make sure it matched, because I was afraid to spend that kind of money. All right, so I still have this much hair in here. That's quite a bit that I still have available to slap in my hair. Oh, I dropped another one. Okay, I want to put one more. I still have a lot left. I'm gonna put one more piece over here. And I normally keep these hung up in a little bag. I like to take really good care of them. All right, I'm gonna put one over here. And I probably could use one up here too. Let me grab it. The little one pieces are handy because you can place them in different spots. And you can see if my hair was curled, it would really blend in well. Okay, so I want to get some volume up here on the top and make sure my band is covered. There we go. Hey, you know what I really love when I'm getting ready is music, and I really hate that I can't play any. Or you know how YouTube will like have a cow and say I don't have the rights to the music. I wonder if I could have a live band here playing. If I could get away with it then. Probably only if they were playing original music though. They wouldn't be allowed to play anybody else's music. All right. So definitely if I took a quick minute to curl my hair into the extensions, these would look a lot more natural. I have worn them on camera quite a few times and on stage, and they look beautiful, you know, when I take the time to get my own hair curled in there. But I just wanted to do a quick fix for my hair while we were here together and show you how you can kind of go next level with your look with something simple as extensions. And I still have, I think, 3 pieces left, you guys. So don't forget to add a big fat sparkly glittery earring. Well, what's going on here? There we go. Like I've had my ears pierced for like 500 years. What's the deal? All right, let me grab some hairspray. And what's great about these extensions, of course, they're human hair, and you can just wash all of the hairspray and stuff out of them. If they're not the right shade for you, you can tone them or dye them to match yours. You could even take them to your hairdresser and ask her for help with that. I need help keeping my shirt up, which actually, you guys, I want to show you something. My shirt is not a shirt. I've got it on like a dress. It's a skirt. It's a long, shiny skirt. I got it at Walmart, you guys. And I pulled it up and I'm wearing it like a dress, and it looks like a super cute mini dress. So I'm gonna hop in here and grab some comments while I've got an extra couple of minutes. All right, let me go back. There's some good comments, you guys. Kiss False Scare Remover is amazing and not sensitive. I then use castor oil overnight for my lashes. That is a great tip, you guys. Thanks, Coach Karen. That's really good. Pam said, I think you said the lashes were new Cali half lashes. You're right, Pam. Thank you for that. So you guys that were asking about these lashes, NEWCALLY, because I have sent that link to Pam, I believe. Thank you for checking that for me. Kathy says I look nice. Thank you. You are the definition of being beautiful inside and out. Pam, thank you so much, my friend. Amy S says, yay, I was sad it wasn't Thursday yet. Thank you, universe, for answering my Ask with Jackie today. You're so cute. I love you. Oh, we're still talking music here. Soundgarden, Boston Journey. What did I miss? Flip your extension at your crown and blend smaller pieces over. That's brilliant. So if you guys are looking for that comment, it's by JD for Life, one of our good friends here. That is a brilliant idea. I'm actually going to try that next time I put these suckers in. I do want to take my photo set powder. I can see right now, I just want to go over on my forehead real quick, now that I have my glasses on, and just add a little bit of the photo set right where I crease a little extra on my forehead. Yep, that helps. And I have a little too much shine right there. There we go. That looks good. And I'll neutralize that red a little bit. There we go. That looks pretty. Except that thing. Why? Be looking good, and then all of a sudden, you know, Saturn pops up on your chin. I don't get it. All right, guys, let's see what I missed. Okay, so Coach Karen says I have a neighbor that's playing now, and they are not a good band. Yeah, see, I would love to get a band in here so we have music in the background, but what if it's a bad band? That's so funny. Your hair's amazing, Linda says. Thank you so much. Yeah, even my hair is just a wreck right now, you guys. It was just having a really bad hair day. It needed to be just treated, not just washed, but I needed to take some time with it, and I just didn't have it this morning. So how great that I could still look pretty fly, right? I must say, I've had such a good time with you guys. Ellie said, hi from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I just started watching you last month. I really enjoy you. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Casey says you're looking beautiful. Oh, you guys, I'm so thankful that you are here with me. Thanks for popping in to celebrate 25,000 subscribers. I really, really love each one of you and appreciate you so much. If you're not a member already, don't forget to go check out the members only area. You can join for as little as $2.99 a month. And I so am thankful for that. It helps support what we do here and all of the videos that we do. No rules, only love. That's right, girl. That's right. Also, you guys, any products that I showed today that are Jaffer Cosmetics, you can just use my shop page for any of those. Just make sure you see my name at the top, Jackie Alves. Also, if you want any of the Beauty Bar products that I showed you, just shoot me an email to jackiealves.com, and then I'll get right back to you about those. If there's other things that I showed, for example, the one size spray, or any of the other things like the lashes, or different products like the little Tarte Travel Concealer that I showed you, and you're not sure where to get those or need help with a link, just shoot me an email over to jackiealves.com and just leave me in that little comment or in the contact form. Let me know what you need, and I'll try to help you investigate and find what you do need. All right, you guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go grab me some dinner. Those Dye Silk lashes are amazing. Oh my gosh, right? Look, you guys, these are these crazy lashes I found on Amazon. Never even heard of the brand before, but I gave them a try, and they're just beautiful. They're really like faux mink. They're a good faux mink lash, and super dirt cheap. So grab some of these if you like more volume. So if you like these littles that I have on, don't get the Dye Silk, get the half lash. But if you're like me, you're just gonna wear all different kinds and be crazy. Congratulations, have a great night, Ellie says. You know, thanks for being with us, new friend. You guys, I love you so much. Teresa, thank you for being with me. You guys have a fabulous rest of your day. I love, love, love you. I'm gonna try to figure out how to turn this off. Bye, everyone.